The Collegian News is brought to you in part by the UTB TSC Rec Center. For membership information, call 882-5967.
The Collegian News is brought to you in part by the Career Services Office, coaching students to explore, experience, and excel in their careers.
Are you taking care of your health? Do you want to learn how to protect yourself? Then go to Student Health Services, Orange Well, scheduled at 5:30 p.m. Friday, August 26th in the Set B Lecture Hall.
Hey Scorpions, head to the Rec Center Friday night for Orange Crush, the most exciting event of Welcome Week. Join fellow students in the Mechanical Bowl, make your own music video, and enjoy comedy act. Plus, live music, free pizza, and giveaways. Orange Crush starts at 7 p.m. Be there.
Hello, and welcome to the Collegian News. I'm Melissa Ramirez.
And I'm Marlene Rodriguez. The first of 6 finalists for Texas Southmost College President visited campus last week and answered questions from members of the campus community. Francisco Garza was there.
Nora Garza currently resides in Laredo, where she is the Vice President for Research Development at Laredo Community College.
I'd like to just say that my credentials, because you have not seen my resume, I went to Art Integrated College and I have a Bachelor of Arts and a teaching certificate. And that's where I began my teaching career and my bachelor's degree. And then, excuse me, when I graduated, I worked for a year in Laredo in the public schools, and I taught first grade. And soon thereafter, I married and I transferred and we went to Austin where my husband pursued a degree in architecture. And I worked on my master's degree in curriculum and instruction. I'm a reading specialist by trade. And so upon our return to Laredo, besides having taught in the public schools at Austin, I was a reading specialist or a learning specialist with LISD, Laredo Independent School District. And the year after that, I applied for a position at Laredo Community College. It was Laredo Junior College still at that time. And I taught for 20 years, both developmental reading and writing, as well as speed reading. And so I did that for 20 years, and then I went back to UT, and I got a Doctor of Philosophy in Educational Administration, Community College Leadership Program under John Rush. After that, I went back to Laredo Community College by that time, and I began my administrative career.
The audience was given comment cards that will be presented to the hiring committee. For the Collegian News, this is Francisco Garza.
A Brownsville meningitis survivor is spreading the word about preventing this disease. Marlene Rodriguez has the story.
As a meningitis survivor, Jamie Schoenbaum says she must spread awareness of the deadly disease. The 22-year-old says every college student should be vaccinated for the disease.
I am a meningitis survivor, and so basically I'm here to spread awareness for those who are unaware about meningitis and what it could lead to, because what I went through, no one else should go through. It was definitely a life-changing experience.
A student at the University of Texas in Austin, Schoenbaum caught meningitis in November 2008. The disease took her fingers and the bottom half of her legs. Patsy Schoenbaum, Jamie's mom, says college students are more susceptible to meningitis because of their lifestyle.
As a mother to a student, who has a daughter that's going to college, it's important that other students listen to their body and be aware of what their body is telling them, because meningitis comes on like flu-like symptoms, so don't take those symptoms for granted.
Because of their experience, Jamie and Patsy Schoenbaum pushed for a bill that would require all college students living in dorms to get vaccinated against the disease. That law passed in 2009. This year, an amendment to the law requiring all college students to get the vaccine was passed by the Texas legislature. The law takes effect in January 2012.
Now that we have the vaccine, meningitis vaccine available from the state for those students who are 18 years of age or younger, is available here for only $5, and also it's available for students over the age of 18 at a higher price.
Jamie says she is grateful to be alive and life means more to her now. She is studying human and family development at the University of Texas at Austin while enjoying competitive bike riding. Her hopes are for every state to enforce the Jamie Schonbaum and Nicholas Williams Act. For the Collegian News, this is Marlene Rodriguez.
Students will see some drastic change to their financial aid package this year, and it's not coming from just one place. Renee Cardona fills us in.
Cuts to financial aid have come from the federal, state, and even local levels this year. 24 assistance programs have been completely cut, meaning that UTB TSC students lost more than $5 million in aid. Mark Garza does not have any financial aid cash left over for the first time. He had to pay $500 out of pocket for tuition.
It wasn't much, but it's not money that I have right now that I could be, wasting on the classes. So usually, past couple of years I've been coming, covers everything, and I still have a little extra so I could buy books, and now I don't have anything, so I had to take out the loan, which puts me in debt, I guess.
On top of that, TSC has a deal in the works that has already affected students' pockets. The Office of Accounting and Finance sent out an email August 9th, 2 days before payment deadline, stating the TSC Board of Trustees discontinued the college's scholarship to upper-level students enrolled in 15 semester credit hours.
One of the reasons we're addressing this is because of transition. And as we move forward, it makes sense that the scholarship would be benefiting the students of TSC.
The TSC board has yet to vote on the budget that includes the modified scholarship and allocates $2.8 million for distribution to only lower division students. The board will have the second and final hearing September 1st. For the Collegian News, I'm Rene Cardona.
Once the UTB-TSC partnership is dissolved, the title of Master Technical Instructor will cease to exist at UT Brownsville. This brings the future of more than 80 faculty members into question. Francisco Garza reports.
UTB Provost Alan Artevis explains to us what's happening to the Master Technical Instructors that work here at the university. Artevis explained that the rank of Master Technical Instructor was created when the partnership started to denominate that faculty who would dedicate mostly to teaching.
So a typical academic track professor, whether they're untenured or tenured, teaches 4 courses per year and has very explicit research objectives that they have to meet and explicit professional development objectives. A technical faculty member teaches 5 courses rather than 4. So they have an increased teaching load, but less expectation on the research side.
Artemis said that only those Master Technical Instructors who have tenure and will be teaching a program that UTB will continue offering will retain their title and tenure.
However, there are some tenured technical faculty who teach in programs that we no longer, by law, will be able to offer. I would assume that TSC will hire them, but I can't speak for TSC.
Artemis says they also have a plan for those Master Technical Instructors without tenure. Keep some of them and change their title to lecturers. But as of now, the university is not sure which ones it will keep and which ones it will let go.
But what I like to emphasize as we talk about these things is once separation occurs, there's going to be more faculty rather than less faculty.
For the Collegian News, I'm Francisco Garza.
The Brownsville City Commission will hold a public hearing on a proposal to raise property taxes. Samantha Reese has the story.
Chief Financial Officer Pete Gonzalez presented a range of proposed tax rates for the Commission to consider during last Tuesday's meeting. The Commission faces a tough decision on the tax rate because the city has a $2.2 million deficit.
We go down the line, we go all the way down to the rollback rate, and the rollback rate is 70.0613. That's the maximum that we can increase.
The public hearing is set for 5:30 p.m. August 30th. In other business, the City Commission approved the purchase of several vehicles for the Brownsville Fire, Police, and Health Departments and the Brownsville Urban System. For the Collegian News, I'm Samantha Reese.
Among the student organizations on campus is the Emergency Medical Science Club. Here's Marlene Rodriguez with this week's Club Spotlight.
Hello, we're here with the EMS Club President Jackie Lopez, Vice President Flor Sanchez, and Treasurer Gabby Contreras. So Jackie, would you mind telling me the purpose of the club?
The purpose of the club is mainly to represent the field of study and bring awareness to the college community about first aid. There's about 35 club members, including our high school students.
And does your club perform any community service?
We participate in other school activities. Other clubs usually request us for first aid. There are no requirements to be a member. Anyone who is a student at UTB can be part of our club.
And if a student wants to know more about this club, who should they contact?
They can come by the EMS lab in LHSB 1402, or they can email the EMS club at emsclub1@yahoo.com.
We have 3 advisors, Mr. David Garza, Ms. Elizabeth Chavez, and Mr. Charles Cuvalier.
Okay, when and where does the club meet?
We usually meet at the EMS lab in the LHSB building in 1402.
Does the club have to pay any dues?
No, because we do different type of fundraising so the students don't have to pay out of their pockets.
So Jackie, would you mind showing our viewers what exactly your club does?
EMS club members are currently practicing on their cardiopulmonary resuscitation skills, endotracheal intubation, and positive pressure ventilations.
Here's Alejandro Rivera with your Scorpion Sports.
The UTB TSC volleyball and men and women soccer teams all seem to have the same goal in mind this year. That is to play for a national title. They all made it to the postseason last year, but they hope to make it a little farther this year.
Going into this year, of course, winning conference tournament for us again and making it back to the national tournament is something we said every year. And then something we said every year is to, play on the last day of the season. We were there last year Saturday morning, and this year we're shooting to be there Saturday night in the championship game.
In preparation for a jam-packed season, practice has been rigorous.
I think we put together one of the hardest schedules in the country this year, but no matter what happens in the regular season, we're going to be a better team come national tournament time because of it. The first week they were basically going from 1 to 9:30, 10 o'clock straight, 8-9 hours. They finish here, they go get in the pool, we eat, we come back, we get right back at it again in the gym, then to the weight room, then running, conditioning. So this week we really do challenge them mentally more than anything.
The volleyball team is ranked 4th in the country according to the NAIA preseason coaches top 25 poll. Coming in at number 19, the men's soccer team also has high expectations this year.
We want to win the conference. That's always the first goal here, to win the conference and the conference tournament. But the goal for us is to win a game in the national tournament, because we haven't done that yet since the program started. So that's our goal.
The men's soccer team begins its season Saturday in Laredo against Texas A&M International University. The women's soccer team isn't far behind either, as they also look to be in contention to win it all this year.
Goals are quite high. I think for us one of the goals always is to win the conference, win the conference tournament, and go to the postseason, go to the national tournament. Two times so far we did it in the last 4 years, so now we really want to move forward too, and it really depends on the team. I think the performance you saw today was a lot of heart.
For the Collegian News, I'm Alejandro Rivera.
And here's Marlene Rodriguez with this week's What's Your Beef?
Every week we ask students what beef they have with school, life, and politics. Here's what some had to say. What issues do you have with campus right now?
Right now it's housing, the residential housing. I had an issue with them because after almost 4 years of living with them, I had to move out. Their customer service really went downhill. I was mistreated by one of their staff members, and I decided that was it, so I moved out.
Well, it is pretty hot, we need more shade, and then I know that there's no cafeteria here, so I'm a student in the summer at STC, and you can eat over there, but not over here yet, I guess.
Admissions, basically, that's it. There's a lot of problems on transferring from here to another college. It's just really hard.
That's all the beef for this week. I'm Marlene Rodriguez with the Collegian. That's it for the Collegian News. Thank you for joining us, and tune in next time. I'm Marlene Rodriguez.
And I'm Melissa Ramirez. Have a great day.